Hey guys, so today's tarot reading is going to be all about your love life. Been feeling a lot of relationship energy in the air today, so it feels like the right time to ask your guides for a message about this. So go ahead and take a few deep breaths and then decide which pile here you're most drawn to. Go ahead and pick a card. So we've got an orange selenite, a blue calcite, and a white agate. And pause the video if you need a minute to decide. And we'll see you in a few. Okay, hi everyone. Thanks for tuning in. If you chose the orange selenite, then this is going to be your reading. This was pile 1. And this is a reading all about your love life. What's going on? What's coming your way? There's a lot of relationship energy in the air today. Okay, so the 9 of Wands in reverse, 4 of Cups, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. So it looks like you've taken on a little too much in a relationship here. There's a lot of energy around you being the main support, you being maybe you're a provider in a relationship, maybe you're the main emotional support, maybe you are providing a lot of care for your partner, for a partner. And this 9 of Wands here lets me know that you've really got to let go of that. You've taken on a little too much. You need to release some of that responsibility that you've taken on in the relationship because it's starting to beat you up a little. You're starting to feel a little resentful about all of this extra work that you've been taking on. The 4 of Cups indicates that there is a decision coming up for you, and it's really important that you take the time to sit with this decision. And the Cups especially are all about relationships and emotions. So you really need to think about this decision. And this decision likely has something to do with all of this extra responsibility that you've been taking on, all of this. And with the Wands here, it's a lot of energetic responsibility that you're taking on. So it's wearing you out. So take the time to really sit with this decision with the 4 of Cups. It could be that you are in a committed relationship and you're not sure if you want to be anymore. It could be that there is a lot going on that you've been taking on in your life, and now you're being offered a new relationship, or there's potential for a new relationship. In that case, you still need to really think about it, because you're going to have to release some of these responsibilities in order to take this new relationship on. So you're going to have to really think about how much of a relationship is actually a priority for you right now, because you are going to have to release some things in order to take it on. And it also could just be that you are entering a new phase of a relationship and you need to contemplate how to do that. And that, again, could have to do with letting go of some of this extra responsibility you've taken on. You know, you need to make a shift in this relationship, and in order to do that, you've got to really think about how you're going to make that step forward. And then we've got the Queen of Cups in reverse, and this tells me that you're kind of all out of whack emotionally right now about relationships, whether you're in a relationship or you're wanting to be in a relationship. Could even be that you're avoiding relationships altogether right now because you're feeling out of whack. But the Queen of Cups in reverse is you feel like your emotions are owning you rather than you owning your emotions. And it's really important that you take the time. Again, this indicates take some time to sit with how you're feeling and get yourself back to a centered place before you move forward, either with a new relationship or move forward with the relationship that you're in. Don't make any big decisions until you've taken the time to get your emotional energy back into a centered place. It's not the right time to make a big decision. You need to take some time and contemplate first. So let's see if we can get some more information about this. And this is a crazy time for everyone right now. Keep that in mind. The state of the world for everyone is tricky right now. So, don't beat yourself up about feeling out of whack or taking on too much. A lot of people are doing that right now. It's a really easy thing to get into. Okay. Let's see what your spirit has to say. Oh, okay. Oh, wonderful. All right. So, we've got love and worry. And it's so interesting because so often these two concepts, love and worry, go hand in hand. If we're in a relationship and we're happy, we start to worry about, is this going to last? Is it serious? Is it the one? Is this person the one for us? And the reverse of that, of course, is if we're not in a relationship, often we worry if we're going to meet someone, if we're going to find the right partner for us. And in this case, with what we're looking at with this whole reading, this tells me that you need to let go of some of that worry. So the worry with this reverse Queen of Cups and the worry with taking too much on, you're allowing yourself to overthink things too much. So, and that's never helpful. So definitely let go of some of that worry. Let go of some of that overthinking. You don't need to do that. And when you're able to let go of some of that, then this Two of Cups, this love, is going to be able to come into play. And you can see it's a really beautiful card. There's a ton of potential for a really beautiful partnership there. And that could, again, be a new partnership, or it could be a new phase of the partnership that you're already in. And this is going to help your partner so much if you release some of this worry and this overthinking. I'm also getting a feeling of like some codependence with the love and the worry cards here. Make sure that you're not getting into a codependent situation. That's easy to do when your emotions are out of whack, and this Nine of Wands reversed also indicates that you could be getting a little codependent, taking on too much, attaching too much to your partner. Your partner cannot be the be-all and end-all of your life. Even if it's the most perfect soulmate relationship, you still have to have a strong, solid relationship with yourself in order to be a good partner. So remember that, and be careful that if you're falling into some codependency, and what I mean by codependency is feeling like you cannot live without this person. That sentiment right there is a sign that you're getting into the realm of codependency, and the relationship will be so much more fulfilling if you can let go of that sentiment and that feeling and just be two independent people experiencing a beautiful connection together. And you can be together 20 years and still be two independent people experiencing a beautiful connection together. Skip that. Let's see what we get here. All right, let's see if we can get a word to go with this. Okay. This is a big one. Big one in relationships. So we've got authenticity. And authenticity is key, absolutely key to any relationship. So if you're in a relationship and you're taking on too much, you may not be in a place where you're being honest with your partner about how much you're taking on and how you feel about that. So that's a lack of authenticity. So you need to bring more authenticity into the relationship there. If you're not in a relationship yet, you may be trying to get someone's attention, or maybe you're in the very beginning stages of a relationship and you're trying to put your put on your best face, right? But the thing is, it's so common in the beginning of a relationship for us to not just be on our best behavior, because it makes sense. You want to make a good first impression. But oftentimes being on our best behavior can slip into being inauthentic and presenting ourselves as something that we're not. And this goes right down to the core of having a solid relationship with yourself. If you have a solid relationship with yourself and you are confident in who you are, then you don't need to present yourself as anything other than what you are. So if you're feeling that urge to be inauthentic, especially in the beginning of a relationship, check yourself. Take a few steps back, spend some time with yourself, maybe make a list of all your amazing qualities that are real, your real, true, authentic, amazing qualities. And then keep those in your mind when you see this person, and be real. Be authentic, because you can only be fake for so long before it's going to become really obvious that what you're presenting isn't reality. And that's not a good foundation for any honest relationship, any relationship. So authenticity, be yourself. Trust that being yourself is exactly what you need right now, is exactly what's going to attract a partner, is exactly what is going to make the partnership you're already in better if you're in a partnership. So yeah, authenticity is key in a relationship. It's just another way of saying honesty. Honesty is everything. How can we possibly trust each other if we're not authentic and honest with each other? All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel. And if this resonated with you, leave a comment. I would love to hear about it. And I have left a donation link in the comments. Donations are never expected, but of course, always appreciated. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. If you chose pile number 2, the blue calcite, then this is your reading. And this is going to be all about your love life, what's going on and what's coming up. There's been a lot of relationship energy in the air today, so this felt like the right topic. All right. So we have the Page of Cups in reverse there. Got the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Swords. Okay, so the Page of Cups reversed here tells me that you're hesitant about possibly a new partnership, or you might be struggling with your current partner, maybe behaving in a childlike way or feeling like your partner's being a little bit immature. If you are hesitant about a new relationship, it might be that the reason that you're hesitant is that the person that you're interested in or considering committing to feels a little immature. And that's a pretty clear message with the Page of Cups in reverse there. And you should watch out for that immaturity. That can be a big red flag. It can also be really refreshing to be with someone who has childlike qualities. So think about that, weigh that out, consider how you feel about that. And I think these next two cards are about making a decision here about this. So the Two of Pentacles is reminding you that you need to balance out stability and fun in your life. And that could certainly apply to this person. Maybe this person is a lot of fun to be with, but not the most stable. And you're trying to figure out if that is a balance that you can find. And the Two of Swords is about making a decision. So this is a card about decisions, but it's about making a decision based on your gut feeling, based on your intuition. So these are almost opposites here. The Two of Pentacles is telling you to be realistic and down to earth about the decision that you need to make. And the Two of Swords is telling you to trust your gut. So what do? Well, I think you use both. You know, you need to weigh out what your mind tells you, what logically seems to be the right thing, and then consider also what your gut's telling you. And you know, if they're telling you the same thing, then you've got a clear answer. But if your mind is telling you one thing and your gut is telling you another, we'll pull another card and see if that can help you figure out how to make this decision. The Knight of Wands. All right, so we've got the Knight of Wands here. And the Knight of Wands is all about charging forward. It's all about trusting your spirit. And so I feel like the Knight of Wands is going here with the trust your gut. So the Knight of Wands is telling you that you can have confidence in what your gut is telling you. You can have confidence in your instinctive feeling. Let's pull another card. Just see what we get. Okay, definitely. So we've got the Princess of Wands as well. So this is saying, this is letting me know that the decision that you're going to be making is a courageous one. So it is very likely the decision, the trust your gut decision, that is the way you want to go here, what your heart is telling you. Because both of these cards are about courageously pushing forward, trusting your spirit. And that goes right along with trusting your gut instinct. So whatever your gut is telling you about either this relationship that you're in, this partner that you're with, or this partner that you're thinking about being in a relationship with or that you're interested in, trust your heart. You know, if you feel in your gut that you want to stay in this relationship, that you want to be with this person, that you want to make it work, then that's what you should do. Even if this person does seem a little immature, or maybe this person's a late bloomer, they can grow. They can grow. I think that's the big message here, is have faith that this person can grow and will grow. Especially if your heart is telling you that you want to stay with them. Now, if your gut is telling you that this just isn't right, but maybe you're afraid to be alone, do not be afraid to be alone. You have got this. I mean, that Princess of Wands, that Knight of Wands, you are going to be just fine until the right person comes along. So if your gut is telling you, no, this isn't the right person, but you're just nervous about being on your own, you're fine. Go for it. You are going to be totally okay on your own. That's a strong message here, that everything will be fine, and the right person will come along if you make room for it courageously. All right, let's see if we can get it. Let's get a word. Okay, respect. Respect. So this, to me, this feels like respect for yourself. That's the message I'm getting, is it's really important for you to respect yourself in this situation and respect what you really want. Whether that means going for it and trying out this relationship. Maybe you have friends or family that don't support this relationship, but it feels right for you. Respect yourself. Respect your own gut feeling. And maybe the reverse is true. Maybe you're scared again to be alone, but really you know that this isn't right for you in your gut. So once again, respect yourself and realize that you are fine on your own, and that the right person will come along if you have enough self-respect to wait for it. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel so you catch all of my readings. If this resonated with you, would love if you'd leave a comment below. And then I've left a donation link at the bottom. Donations are never expected, but always appreciated. Thank you so much. See you next time. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. If you chose the white agate, pile number 3, then this is your reading. And this is all about your love life. What's going on now, what's coming up. There's a lot of relationship energy today, so this felt like the right topic. All right. Just got the 5 of Wands. The Hermit in reverse. Ooh, and the Ace of Cups. Okay. Well, this is pretty clear. So the 5 of Wands, you're in conflict. Somehow you're in conflict. Whether you're in conflict with a partner, if you're in a relationship, you could be in conflict with a partner. Or maybe you are in conflict with some of your friends and family about a partner. But there's some definite conflict going on here. The answer to that conflict is to get out there and be very open and honest with either your partner, or if it's about maybe a new partner and friends and family are giving you trouble about it, be open and honest with your friends and family about what you're going to do. Now, the Hermit in reverse also could mean that if you are not in a relationship at all, but you're interested in someone, like you have feelings for someone, the Hermit is encouragement to go ahead and let them know. Go ahead, put yourself out there and be honest with them. Let them know that you're interested. This is the time to do that. And then the Ace of Cups is a really good omen. The Ace of Cups indicates a new beginning, a new relationship. So if you are not in a relationship and you're interested in someone, this tells me that putting yourself out there is going to work out well for you. If you are already in a relationship and you're experiencing conflict, then you're going to move into a new phase of your relationship once you are honest and open about how you're feeling and get that conflict resolved. So this is a good sign that that conflict is going to get resolved. If this conflict is with friends and family about a partnership, again, it's going to get resolved and you're going to have a new relationship beginning with your friends and family and with your partner, because it's going to release a lot of pressure that you've been under from that conflict. So let's see if we can get a little more information here. But yeah, that Hermit in reverse, don't go within, don't isolate, don't hide. You need to go for it, basically. You got to go for it. You got to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Truce. Okay, perfect. So got truce in reverse here. That goes right with this conflict. So for whatever reason, again, you're resisting. For whatever reason, you're resisting resolving this conflict. So maybe this conflict is feeding something in you. Maybe it's acting as a distraction from some other things that are going on that you don't really want to look at, but you're kind of attaching to this conflict. So let it go, The conflict needs to be resolved, and the way it needs to be resolved is by you taking action. So whatever's going on with this conflict, resolve it. Let's see what else we have. Okay, so power in reverse. So this goes right along with this Hermit card. You have to take your power back. You need to put yourself out there and put yourself in a position of power in this situation. These go right together. I'll do one more. The Lovers. Okay, so super, super clear. I mean, this is a really, super clear message for you. The Lovers, of course, I mean, on the base, superficially, of course, this card is all about union. It's about moving into a new phase of a relationship, starting a new relationship. And on an even deeper level, the Lovers is about a conjoining of opposites. So it may be that for some of you, the conflict in your relationship has to do with the two of you being pretty opposite on certain things. But you know what they say, opposites attract. So if you can resolve that, then if you can resolve that conflict, this card shows that you're really going to reunify. You're going to come into a new phase of your relationship where you're really unified. And this also tells me that if it is an issue with friends and family, when you resolve that, it's going to be all good. They're going to be in support of your relationship. And it even possible that resolving this conflict could move you in the direction of taking the relationship to the next level. So maybe moving in together, or even maybe getting engaged, some big motion in the relationship. And if you're not in a relationship at all, this is also a great sign that you've got that the relationship that is coming up for you is going to be a really deep connection. It's going to be a soul connection. It's not going to be just a trivial, quick relationship. It's going to be much deeper than that. But you do need to put yourself out there to make it happen. So yeah, this is very exciting energy here. Really powerful energy on this. Oh, I happen to love this card. So, Awakening. Yeah, so this goes really hand in hand with the Lovers here. This process of resolving this conflict, putting yourself out there, and stepping into this new relationship is really a deep awakening of the soul process for you. And it makes sense. I think I'm even feeling like this conflict could be a result of you not having the confidence to move forward in a way. So maybe you're keeping yourself stuck in this conflict because you deep down, on some level, you're feeling like you deserve that conflict. You don't. So go ahead and put yourself out there. Come into your own power. And you're going to have this beautiful new relationship. And the thing that's really cool about this card, Awakening, is that you're not just going to have a new relationship externally with a partner, although that will be part of it. You're also going to develop a new relationship with yourself, which is super, super important. So you're going to really deepen your self-love. And that's going to make you a better partner too. So all around, this is really powerful stuff. It does require that you do some work, but the outcome is very positive and well worth the work that you're going to need to do. All right, thanks so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe to the channel. And if this resonated with you, I would love if you'd leave a comment. Would love to hear about it. And I have left a donation link in the description below the video. Donations are never expected, but always appreciated. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.